I'm going live right now. I'm going live right now because of one specific viewer, Cole Chapman. I released a video. It was called Move Halifax. It was about why we should be taking more action and doing more things instinctually instead of feeling suppressed and bogged down by the current state of the world. So Cole just dropped me a message and he says, I'm trying my hardest to buy an electric bike so I can make a channel as well to show the world how beautiful Halifax is, but it's really hard to make the money. Can you give me some tips on how to make that money? And the reason, hey Cole, how's it going? Okay, so for those of you watching this video, you may not be live. Cole is joining the chat right now and he's going to, you'll be able to replay this chat between us on live video. I'm at Barrington Street, so it is super loud. I'm shutting the windows so we can have this chat properly. I want to teach you how to make money in Halifax from freelancing because that's how I started out. That was my bread and butter as a student. That helped me with my tuition. It helped me really get established in the city. So I want to have a chat with you about it. And the goal is not to try to generate your first initial revenue from Halifax itself. I know that sounds strange, but Halifax is, like I said, hi Sahil, great to see you. Like I said, Halifax is a bit of a slower city. So it's going to be more difficult to bring people around if you're new. Once you're established and you're like, I don't know, the top 3 of whatever industry you want to work in, then that's fine. People tend to go to you, but you still only work within a circle. So the biggest thing to do is to start making money on the side immediately, not from Halifax. You know, Halifax will kind of be like this additional thing that you're building. You're building the momentum. And that's okay. Like you said, right now you're 15, so you're probably in high school, and there are things that you can't do right now. But I want to tell you what's interesting. I started when I was 15 years old. I had my first project of my life when I was 15 years old. I was in school and I was making YouTube videos, and an author, he came to my school. His name is Sigmund Bauer. Go and look up his YouTube channel, read his books. Great guy. He gave me my first gig. And I started doing videos then. So the first tip I'm going to have for you that's actionable is start making videos right now. Start making videos because the future right now as we have it is video content. So if you can create video content about something you're interested in right now, you said you want to make YouTube videos, do it before you get the bike. Don't get the bike and then go and do the YouTube videos. Create the YouTube videos now. And as you start creating those videos, think about what industry do you want to get into? Do you want to get into tech? Do you want to get into, you won't know right now. It's not really the time, but what do you like? Because when you start doing something a lot, you start building the skill. I started making videos and I realized I had an editing skill. So that helped me find work, okay? So first tip, don't focus on Halifax as a city. Build the skill away from your location. Don't think about your location. Just build the skill. I worked in video for 3 or 4 years till I realized, hey, I know how to use videos to promote other things. Then I got into marketing. And then from marketing, I got into search engine optimization. So focus on yourself. Blind yourself out from the city. I mean, if you want to make videos about Halifax, that's great. Start making videos about Halifax, but don't focus on your location and think your location is going to attribute to your success. First biggest mistake, launching my agency in Toronto, thinking like hyper-local Google listing in Toronto was going to help my agency. It didn't at all, didn't contribute at all. I mean, it might have looked nice on paper, but it didn't contribute at all. Ignore your location, build the skill. I started with video. You can perhaps start with writing. You could start with audio, but start with one medium. That's going to help you start making money online. And then you want to find work. I have hundreds of videos on how to find work online, but I want to give you my top 3. Freelancer.com. Freelancer.com is the best marketplace to find work right now. You pitch different people, you show them your skills, and you start working on projects. Once you work on these projects, you can incorporate them in your online portfolio. So now you're making videos, you're on freelancer.com, you're doing all these cool, great, amazing things. What's the next step? Get on other platforms. Fiverr.com. Fiverr.com is a great place. You can make anywhere from $5 and above for doing like micro gigs. So I can do a voiceover of 50 words and make $5 US. It's not so bad. 50 words takes me a minute, right? I mean, to render it maybe 2 to 3 minutes, it's not so bad. Once you start getting better, you can start doing more of that. I'm going to make sure my live chat is pulled up. You can do, let's say, for 50 words, once you get better, charge 20 US. And then you're going to get script down a call that I'm getting. So I'd say start with the content. That's your pillar. Ignore your location. Start going on freelancer.com. Get your gigs up on Fiverr. After a while, it builds momentum. Wow, you're getting 1,000 views on this video. Wow, now your gigs are coming in, you're charging 20 US for 50 words, 50, 100, and it just starts to build and build and build and build. So I'd say, cool, you want to get the bike, I think that's awesome, but just start making the videos now before you have the bike. Start going deep into your passions and start creating, and ignore the city's great, showcase it, but work on you, work on your skills. And for the first little while, ignore the city and the city will come to you. Daniel, while I'm here, I'm going to answer a few more questions. So you're an established web developer here working remotely. Coding is not for everyone, but if it is for you, the market is simply on fire right now. See if coronavirus or not. Yeah, it's always on fire, and I always wish that I got into it, but now I'm at this time where I'm so deep into the industry that I'm doing now in digital marketing and communications that personally for me, I'm not into it. But I mean, for people out there who are looking to get into coding, who are looking to start things, great advice over here. Like Daniel, that's huge. And I'd love to see if you do create content about coding. I'd love to see or even share it here. I think it's huge. If you can get into coding, massive. I have friends in New York City right now who are making like $200,000, a year doing coding. So it's huge. It's something you can go into, and we're always gonna need more of it, especially with the way that our world's going. So start working on yourself. And that's it. If you guys have any questions, reach out to me on Instagram. I'm the most responsive there. I send a voice message back. I answer your questions. Let's get in touch. If you're in Halifax, let's have a coffee here. It can be 6 feet away. It doesn't matter. Trying to connect with people more. So let's do this. Let's become more active in the city. And let me know in the comment section down below, what are you doing to be more active? If you haven't seen my recent video, it's called Move Halifax. Go and watch that now. Let me know what you think. I'm really interested. Take care, guys.